Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play AC Milan in Football Manager 2019. And before we take a look at everything that's been going on, we have some big stuff coming up here because it's the draw for the Champions League quarterfinal. And if we take a look here at what teams are left, other than us, it's Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, Man United, PSG, Real Madrid, Napoli, and Man City. So yeah, some pretty big dogs here. Let's start the automatic draw and see who we will get. So Arsenal will be up against us. Man United versus Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid versus Man City. And Napoli versus PSG. Well, Arsenal it is. But yeah, let's go ahead with everything that's been going on lately. And as you can see, a lot of things has been going on since the last time we took a look at our schedule. So since the Villarreal game, we played Bologna, managed to win at home, and then we actually managed to go through from the semi-final in the Italian Cup. So we have reached the final, as you can see. And it's kind of interesting because for the whole Italian Cup, I haven't used my best team once, not a single time. Because I mean, with this schedule, with the league and the Champions League, we just can't prioritize the cup. So yeah, interesting. And then we got a easy win versus Cremonese away, and then we have this lousy loss at home versus Udinese. This was actually a bit strange, not strange, but our team, we find ourselves in some sort of a tough situation here because well, basically the situation was that that this game happened just before the Champions League game, so we needed to rest and rotate a lot of players, and with injuries and so on comes a situation like this lad played his first game for us. Of course, young Sana, 17-year-old, played for us. Paletta, that haven't barely played the whole season, played for us. Who else? Who else? I think it was something else. This guy, 31-year-old, a tutor. Well, it was annoying, but we had to do it to prioritize the Champions League game. And as you can see, there's still no Inter game, because now the Inter game is down here. Because first it was supposed to happen between the Villarreal games, but then Inter had some cup game that moved it down here-ish. And then since we got the Arsenal game, well, the Inter game moved again. So no Inter today. Sorry guys, I've been talking so much about the derby, but it's not going to happen in this episode either. Today is Lazio, and I felt like we needed to play a normal game now because there's been so many things going on. And if I was going to go for this Champions League game, yeah, like it would just be too much. I think it's suitable to just play a normal league game now. Don't get fooled that Lazio is only in 8th position. It's actually really close in the league here, and they are actually only 3 points away from 5th place. So it's just so very close here when it comes to the points. So yeah, we definitely shouldn't take them for granted. And yeah, if they win, they could be in the 5th place. And other than that, we have one more thing to take a look at before we go to the game, and that's the regions. Because this season we got this lad. Looks pretty promising. Definitely. Going to be interesting to see how he develops. Of course, he's just 16, so a lot of his stats is really, really low. But yeah, definitely looks promising. Great potential. Other than him, we also picked up this guy, 15 years old. And yeah, we picked him up. I just need to check for the search. And I believe we picked this guy. Yeah. So we got some decent regions. It's going to be interesting to see how they develops for the future. But of course, he was the biggest on the talents. We've also been struggling a bit with injuries. I've been talking about it during the last few episodes. Right now, Piaka's injured. Bonaventura is about to come back from his injury, and Calabria has picked up an injury. It's out for 3 more weeks, and that actually brings us to an challenging situation because Two of our normal players in this position is injured. And then, after a very tough schedule, the third choice in this option, Young, let's see, where are you hiding? Young, somewhere. Young Sana, he's down to 88% fitness level, so I felt we couldn't start with him, so we are basically using one of my crappy tutors now as, well, we had to do what we could. But enough talking, let's get the game and see what happens. As you can see, we are even giving players new shirt numbers, so that shows that we have been struggling a bit with injuries lately and a lot of rotations and so on. And actually, one thing I forgot to mention, one thing we definitely need to take a look at is, of course, the league table, because we have been playing quite a few games since last time. So let's quickly move out of here and take a look at the league. This is the current situation. Us and Juve at the same points. We have one less game played, but we're at the same point, so we really need to win this, because if we don't, the whole advantage we had before will be gone. But yeah, let's get back to the game. Let's go for the kickoff, and it's Lazio versus AC Milan. We are AC Milan, and we need 3 points. But yeah, also Paletta is playing this game because it takes place very shortly after last game, so quite a few players were tired. Sauce is making a comeback. First game he starts since his injury. And oh my god, Catrona! Why? Oh, why? I don't believe he still haven't scored a single league goal since he joined us in January. I might be wrong, but I think he scored in Champions League, in the Italian Cup. He scored like everywhere but in the league, I'm pretty sure. And hopefully today it will change. I mean, he's topping the top goal scorer of the league because he scored 19 goals before we recalled him from that loan. And then he decided to stop scoring in the league. That was a really weak pass also by Cotrone. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's what you get for playing a backup defender. And things like that happens. Locatelli. Risotto. And that was a weak pass, but it finally reaches Conte. It's Sosa for Cotrone. And he sets up Risotto. Can he get into the box? Yes, he can. And look at that goal. Oh my god. That was class by Sosa. That instead of trying to finish himself, he headed it back to Sosa, who got an open net. Take a look at replay. I would say that header by Sosa was brilliant, because instead of trying to finish himself, I mean, that's a great shot, but he sets up Sosa, and yeah, fantastic. Yes, the start we wanted there. And actually, Sosa, I think it was like 2 games ago, something like that. He scored a hat trick, his first hat trick for AC Milan. So he's finding the net surprisingly often. I'm not sure why, because he's not that great. I think it's like an 11 or something in finisher and kind of the same at long shots, but he's been scoring like a lot of goals. But still, not much going on. We managed to score that goal, but other than that, kind of nothing. So lads, it's time to step it up here for the second half. We need to improve. We do. I know it, you know it. Come on, guys. We are ahead when it comes to chances, but not by a huge margin. Sauce for the corner, cleared by defense. Here's Locatelli! And oh my god, Locatelli, that was a great chance. And you should have done better. Looking at statistics, not much going on. One game, things is moving very slowly now. Pellegrini with a throw-in for Sosa. Back to Pellegrini, Sosa again. And he loses it. Actually, I just realized that Lazio has 2 former Liverpool players, and Usually former Liverpool players play well versus me. It always happens in Football Manager. They always do well against me. So that's a bit worrisome. This, come on, we can win it. Yes, we can. Here's Cotrone. He needs some backup. That backup is so. But that was a really weak pass. Really weak one. Come on, guys. Romagnoli. Sosa. What will he do? You set up control. Oh, beautiful pass for Rosotto. And Andrea Rosotto score. And he's not even supposed to play for us. He's just in the club to act as a tutor for our youngsters. Well, with the current injury situation, as I told you before, he is actually playing. I don't believe he has played a league game for us before. I'm pretty sure about it. But Cotrone is picking up assists, and that's been doing in the league. I think like when Sosa scored his hat trick, I think Cotrone gave him like 2 assists or something like that. So he's good in the assist department, but we need him to start scoring also. So who do I want to remove here? What would be a good option? I'm guessing Locatelli. Bring in Pellegrini. So now we have 2 Pellegrinis on the pitch. And other than that, Delaney perhaps? Clock is ticking, and going to be Lazio. Look at the defense here. Look at the defense. Beautiful, beautiful Pellegrini. And here's Sosa. Can he set up Cotrone? Or maybe Cotrone is going to set up somebody else. Soso. Vives, what will he do? Soso loses it and it bounces back and forth, and well, a bit optimistic there by Sosa, but at least we are trying. We are trying. I think it's time to bring in Berardi here. Last 10 minutes. Sosa's been playing pretty decently, but he is very tired, so. And Cotrone again. Trying to reach Berardi, but oh, beautiful, beautiful work there by Berardi. And here is Sosa, and another miss. It's getting so many chances. I'm not sure why, because I mean, I like it. It's very good for us, but I feel like the striker should get more chances than the attacking midfielder. But as long as we are winning, I don't mind who gets the chances. This highlight has been going on for quite some time. Where will it end? Hopefully in their net. Accepted again. My god, this highlight is crazy. And that's it. Highlight went on for such a long time. And then in the end, nothing really happened. That was a weird thing by Donnarumma, because I felt like he just hit it right at him. And it didn't seem too hard. But he decided to box it out to a corner. Patrona, maybe we can hit them with a counter-attack here. It's Rossetto. He's very slow though. Oh my god, he's so slow, but that wasn't offside. If he would have been a little bit quicker with his feet, that could have become a really, really dangerous chance. Not sure why Donnarumma decided to do that. Very weird. Just gave it away like that. If this becomes a goal, this is all about Donnarumma, because I have no idea why he did that. We are about to head into extra time. It's going to be 4 minutes. Not sure where the ref found all of those minutes. 20 seconds left now, though. Come on, guys. We want... and offside. Yeah, we want Donnarumma to keep a clean sheet here. And that's a full-time whistle. And, I mean, this is a good thing. If you manage to win away versus a pretty decent team while using a really messed up team with some backup players, some rotations, and things like that, that is definitely a good result. So I'm gonna tell the lads I'm very pleased with them. And that brings us up to this table. We had 3 points margin versus Juve, and 3 point margin is nothing. It's one game. We have a better goal difference than them, though. That's good news for us. But still, I would definitely prefer that margin to be a little bit bigger. So taking a look at the schedule now. Next episode will definitely be Arsenal. Probably going to be a double episode with both the games. And then maybe, just maybe, we're going to have Inter. But we'll have to wait to see. Maybe if we manage to beat Arsenal, things will get messed up with the schedule again. And in the end, maybe the Inter game like becomes the last game of the season, something like that. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, you can't miss tomorrow's episode. Champions League quarter-final versus Arsenal. You know that you need to see that one. So yeah, see you in the next episode.